Hello everyone. In this short video I'd like to share with you how you can create and deliver your presentations in a much more visual collaborative way using SharpCloud. So here we are on the home page of SharpCloud, and I'm just going to load this story in called Visualize and Collaborate. And within this story we've already uploaded the data and we've created some views already showing the different projects. So what we got here, we've got several projects and we've put them into different types of SharpCloud views, which you can use then to look at different aspects using filters and categories and so forth. So this is really useful, but what you find is that you actually have multiple presentations to multiple audiences, and here you can see some presentations. And the way that I'm going to show first is actually how do we create a presentation. So I'm just going to put a new presentation. I'm just going to call it Jason's presentation. And what this basically allows you to do is with all these different presentations here, you can create them, and if the data gets updated, then all of these presentations get updated simultaneously. So there's no more re-editing PowerPoint slides and having to redistribute them. Because if you have people who are a member of your team sites or private directories where you've published your presentation, as soon as you update any of the data, these presentations all get updated at the same time. So saving a lot of time and effort and money. So at the moment in Jason's presentation, you can see we've got no slides. And so if I go around, I'll say, well, actually I want to take one of these first. So I'm going to take that. And then if I want to go on to the next one, and what you see now is when I go onto a different view, you see when I add this slide to the current presentation, you'll see it's added. So we've got two slides in there now. And if I want to go and add this one here, for example, I can do that. And then if I'm really interested in Project Starburst, for example, and I want to have a look inside that one, for example over here, I just might want to show this part of the presentation or just the panels inside it. I can take a photograph of that one, and then I can come back out and I might have a look at this one over here, take a photograph of that, and so on. So hopefully you get the idea. Now that we have that presentation captured, what we can then do is we can move this all the way back to slide 1 like so, and when people come on, you can make it a default. You can make this a default presentation so that when people come back in, I could select that to be default. When they come back in, this will be the first presentation that they presented. So I won't show you that now. Well, that just saves. So what we can do is though is show you what it looks like. So we click this to play presentation. So now we're on slide of 1.5, and there's a couple of ways you can go through. You can click to go manually through slide 2, slide 3. I can left click to go slide 4. I can right click to go backwards, or I can press play where it will automatically count down from 4 seconds, 3, 2, 1, and now it will move on to the next slide and the counter goes. I can also put this onto a loop, which I have at the moment, so it will go around. So when it gets to slide 5, it will now loop back to slide 1. So you could have this in some kind of common area with the VDUs in your reception or whatever it is in a office or wherever you're working, where you can be visually showing people what it is that you're doing. Now if you're in a presentation and somebody asks you a question about a certain project, like I said, if you want to, you can just exit the presentation at slide 5, go into a project that somebody's asked you, interrogate it more, look at the resources, maybe add a comment to it, understand the characteristics, and then once you come back out, you can just play the presentation and it will resume from slide 5 and off you go again. The other thing that you can do, which is really useful for people who may not be part of the team or not part of has a SharpCloud membership, is you can export. So you just click that. That will export it to a file. I've saved one already of another file that I'll just show you, and we can do that very quickly. If I just go onto here into my desktop, and we just go down to here, and here are some of the slides. You just double click on that, and the slides that you would have saved and exported out are just played in the same way. We can make this, and I just click forward again, so on here, and there are the slides that we've just seen. So again, it's very quick and easy to share the information that you may have, both within SharpCloud and also as a PNG file. So if you really want to find and use this as a different way of presenting your information, then please feel free to really fill in your forms down below, and you can click leave your details, click the button, and I'll send you an invite so you can start presenting and sharing information with other people in a much more visual and collaborative way compared to what you might be currently doing using the typical PowerPoint presentations and taking data from spreadsheets. So again, like I said, all you need to do is to fill in your details, leave the details in the form, and I'll take care of the rest for you. Okay, thanks very much.